than your friends.
What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix series Ginny and Georgia Season 3. Let's rock this. Wow, it has been more than a couple of years since the previous Season 2, so took them long enough. It goes without saying that this video review is only for those of you, my fellow Ginny and Georgia fans, who already know what's up. And since the review embargo lifts on the same exact night as this new season's premiere, well, there's no need to tiptoe around the details anymore, right? I've already watched these entire 10 new episodes. They are quite lengthy and they are a lot to take in. But did I mostly enjoy Season 3? Yeah, I liked it. But it does have a few hiccups here and there. Can I be honest here? I fucking hate the side stories with Maxine and Abby and the others and their boring, inconsequential love life. I know I sound bad for saying that, and usually I would be all for exploring the characters and getting to really know them, but this is one of those rare instances where maybe those specific people don't really need to be fully fleshed out because they are not interesting. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Just give me more of Ginny and Georgia and nothing else, please. Because these other subplots are just so tedious and draining, and meanwhile, you've got Ginny and Georgia and Paul and Gil and their intricacies that are exciting and dun dun dun, but the story occasionally keeps pulling us away from that. But hey, other than that, I did enjoy this new Season 3. It's funny, it's dramatic, it's oddly addictive, and it just feels good to see these main two characters back on my laptop screen again. And you know what? It's too bad that Netflix doesn't promote this show for any consideration, because there are scenes in this new season in which Brianne Howie gives some award-worthy performance. A very underrated actress who doesn't get the credit she deserves. Created by Sarah Lampert and showrun by Sarah Glinsky. In Season 5, Georgia has just been arrested for murder during her wedding, ruining her fairy tale ending and putting the spotlight on the Millers like never before. It's always been Ginny and Georgia against the world, but the world has never come for them quite like this. Now, Ginny needs to see where she stands when push comes to shove. Is the two of them against the world something Ginny really wants to sign up for? Starring Brianne Howie, Antonia Gentry, Felix Mallard, Jennifer Robertson, and Nathan Mitchell. A big chunk of Season 3 sees Georgia in house arrest, but that ankle bracelet could not contain her loud, overly confident personality. All the while, Ginny struggles with being perceived as the daughter of a murderer, so that takes an emotional toll on her. The courtroom scenes are quite entertaining actually, with some juicy bombshells and some flashy fashion statement. The mix of drama and comedy this time around does feel a bit more balanced, with some improved character depth that adds more nuances to the exploration of trauma and mental health. I mentioned Brianne earlier. Her co-star Antonia Gentry also does a good job of embodying Ginny's complexity. Brianne and Antonia's dynamics together flow so organically, as if they understood each other's rhythm. But it's not like they ever had any problem in that aspect anyway. This new Season 3 is very much bingeable. You can sit through the entire thing pretty quickly, despite its several cringy moments involving a few supporting characters whom I could not care less about. Now, the previous seasons took some time to address racism responsibly and effectively. Well, this new season kinda moves a bit away from that, and it focuses more on the question of worthy parents, or what does constitute a good and bad parent. And so this season splendidly examines the gray areas of parenting and how wanting what's best for our kids can be extremely complicated. Now, do I like the wickedly twisted ending in the final episode? Yeah, I kinda do, because it now disrupts the ideal dynamics between the three otherwise close-knit characters. Austin is now pissed off, rightfully so, and we're curious to see how that will further damage his relationship with Ginny and Georgia in the next season, and thankfully, Netflix has renewed this show for a season 4, so we do have that to look forward to. Another reason why I like the ending is that now we see that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree in terms of what Ginny is willing to do or how far she's willing to go for her loved ones. And that revelation scares Georgia. It's another dynamics disruption that promises us an even juicier aftermath. Ooh, I almost forgot. My favorite scene in this entire new season is when Ginny and Georgia saw on TV a sort of Hallmark Channel's cheesy reenactment of their story. I'm not gonna lie, that right there was hilarious. It really tickled my funny bone. So yeah, overall I give Ginny and Georgia Season 3 the rating of 3.5 out of 5. Despite its flaws, this has been a very engaging new season that has some twisty, amusing surprises.